shooba, shooba, beep, boop, bop, boop, bop, weep, bop. And I'm like, I'm on it. The album that we did before, it was a completely different process, and that was our first, or at least that was my first time in any kind of studio setting. And at that point in time, we had just basically just played the song straight through over and over again. He recorded us all that way, click, and then we went back and just kind of punched in a few things here and there. This process was completely different, and honestly, I mean, I think it was a lot better. It took longer, but you know, we got a lot of better product out of it.
There was a certain level of professionalism that, you know, was way higher than the first time around whenever we recorded.
It's like we did the first one, like Curtis said, we just kind of recorded everything. We did a couple of takes. We're like, okay, that sounds pretty good, and then we kind of put it out. But the second time around, it's like, well, okay, we're gonna get everybody mostly on the same base, and then we came back and we looked at every little note, every little drum fill, every guitar fill, every vocal ad lib, every little bitty thing. It's like, well, does this work? Does it not? And ultimately, it's like, does it serve the song? It's like, it helps the song, really. It doesn't help the song. When you cut it, we need to keep that.
Yeah, so it was a lot more in depth. I mean, you know, for me, going back and just adding cymbal crashes or swells in certain places that, you know, you don't think about it, but you know, it definitely adds to the whole process.
Yeah.
And you know, we go out there and we made a scratch track together, and then based off the scratch track, we started building foundation, and then we just go from there. You know, drums, bass, you know, acoustic, rhythm, lead, vocals, and so you know, that gave us a better, I guess, reference to go off of whenever each one of us played, and I think it allowed us to produce something better, you know, individually.
It allowed us to go more in depth, definitely, so far as the audience went and what we wanted to portray in our songs, the way we wanted them to sound. Of course, it's a long ways from practicing in a little ass room where you can't really hear much of shit. But ultimately, it was a great experience. We did change a bunch of stuff, changed a whole lot. You know, there was definitely a lot of places where we were like, hey, you know what? We're doing too much right there. Or, you know what? Somebody's got to stop doing what they're doing and let the other guy shine.
Yep.
And I think that was part of the creative process of it all. It really helped us kind of finalize and set in stone indefinitely what they should sound like.